What's happening, friend, and welcome to another Photography Talk episode 119. Now, in this week's news, there's speculation about an upcoming Apple chipset, or actually could be the M2 is coming along the way. Now, also this week, Panasonic announced that some GH6 buyers will have to wait for their cameras, which, let's be real, that's not really a big surprise. Now, we're also going to chat a little about a new gimbal from Zhiyun that's small, feature-rich rig for video makers of all kinds. But first, guys, if you could do me a big favor, if you find some value with this video, smash the hell out of that like button down below. It really does help with the whole YouTube algorithm. That said, my friends, let's get on to this week's headlines. A recent report notes that Apple has several new chips in the works for its devices. Now, the newest chip is the M1 Ultra, which we just discussed last week, but friend, this is just the beginning. Now, there's speculation that future Macs will have two M1 Ultra chips. Alternatively, future Macs might have an all-new chip, perhaps something that could be called like the M2 Ultra. Now, Apple has already said that the M1 Ultra will be the last in the M1 line, so it really does make sense that the new chips in the pipeline will be like the M2 variety. Now, needless to say, the M2 chips will be pretty damn impressive, considering how powerful the M1 chips are already. Now, as a Mac guy, man, I'm excited to see what Apple has up its sleeve. When the M1 Max came out here, this was the computer that many of us video content creators have been waiting for a long time. In my opinion, I think this is the first machine, and of course I'm pointing to, actually, I think you can see that in frame. This is the first laptop, I think, from Apple here that really lived up to the marketing hype that they pushed out. The battery life is badass. It doesn't get hot as the earlier laptops did. The performance is phenomenal. It slices through the R5 and the R6 video files like nothing. I don't shoot 8K, so I haven't really edited 8K on this yet, but I know people that do, and man, so you think about it. With what Apple has coming on the horizon, who wouldn't be excited? Now, even though the GH6 was just announced a few weeks ago, it is already delayed for some buyers. I really can't act surprised on this. But anyways, Panasonic seems to have really vastly underestimated how many people are going to be lining up for this camera. Now, in a recent statement, the company noted that reservations greatly exceeded expectations and that some customers who have already made reservations may not get their cameras delivered on the day of release. Now, the GH6 joins other notable cameras that are experiencing very high demand and shipment delays. The Canon R3 and the Nikon Z9 come to immediate mind on that one. Now, of course, the chip shortage is partially to blame on that as well, but honestly, I'm tired of saying that. We all know the chip shortage is a real pain in the ass right now for these manufacturers. So, anyway, the GH6 will begin shipping on March 25th. Now, some of you that already ordered one will get one shortly thereafter, but some of you, boy, get ready to hunker down because you're going to have to wait a little while to get your hands on one. Zhiyun, I can never pronounce this company's name. Anyways, Zhiyun recently announced a new small gimbal. Now, this is perfect for mirrorless cameras. Now, this thing is called the Crane-M2S and is packed with all sorts of features, just like the bigger M3. Now, it has USB-C fast charging capabilities, a built-in light, 6 operating modes, a OLED display. It offers 360-degree pan, 320 tilt, 320 roll rotation. This thing is pretty well equipped. Now, the gimbal can also support cameras up to 2.2 pounds, so you can use it with your phone, your action cameras, and also smaller mirrorless cameras. Now, this thing weighs, this is a big selling point with this thing, it only weighs 1 pound and 3 ounces, so it's not going to take up a lot of space or weight for that matter in your camera bag. And the size isn't really the only small thing about it. This thing is priced at $269. That's not bad for a gimbal with this many features. Now, if you follow Zhiyun, these guys really came out strong in the last handful of years with all sorts of innovating products. Now, you may know I have the Weebill 2 gimbal and I absolutely love this thing. Now, if you want to get more details about the Crane-M2S, check out the description below. I'll put a link down there for you. Now let's shift gears here a little bit and talk about the goodies that we have to give away this month. We have the 43-inch newer 5-in-1 collapsible reflector. We have a 128 gig SanDisk SD card, and of course the $100 Adorama gift card. As always, entering the giveaway is really simple. Step 1, like this video and subscribe to our channel. Step 2, leave a comment below. In fact, the more of our videos that you watch and leave a comment on, the more chance that you have to win. So get watching some other videos and leave some comments. Step 3, register on PhotographyTalk and introduce yourself in the forum. Now, if you already registered on that site during one of the last giveaways, you are still eligible to win. But friend, as I keep saying over and over again, swing on by, say hello, we would love to see you. And that is it. For complete details on the giveaway, including how to register on PhotographyTalk or how to say hello in the forum, check out the description below. Good luck. And one other thing while I have you here, if you enjoy this sort of content, be sure to head over to PhotographyTalk, sign up for an account. It is free to do so, and it gives you access to literally thousands of photography-related articles on the site, including news articles, gear reviews, camera tutorials, and much, much more. So take a moment, sign up for a free account, and get access to material that will help you take your best shot. And there you go, friend. PhotographyTalk episode 119 is in the bag. As always, it's that time of the video where I'm going to ask you to do all the YouTube stuff that is so valuable to this channel. So if you found some value or you just want to do me a solid, hell, hit that like button down below. It really does help with the channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, friend, what are you waiting for? We would love to have you part of the family. And last but not least, crush that bell so that you're notified every time that we come out with a video. That's all I have here for you today. So I'm going to be getting out. Actually, I got to bring my son to swimming lessons, so I'm going to get out of my studio here. You get out there, stay healthy, and take your best shot.